Taraji P. Henson on the power of poet Nikki Giovanni. She gave me a voice. When I was a young girl growing up in Washington, D.C., I loved reading poetry. I would devour the words of Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, Gwendolyn Brooks, and many others. But there was one poet who spoke to me like no other, Nikki Giovanni. Nikki Giovanni is a legend. She is one of the most celebrated and influential poets of our time. She is a trailblazer, a visionary, a leader, and a mentor. She is a voice for the voiceless, a champion for the oppressed, and a fighter for justice. She is a woman of courage, wisdom, and grace. I first encountered her work when I was in high school. I was drawn to her poems because they were honest, raw, and powerful. They expressed the joys and pains of being a black woman in America, the struggles and triumphs of the civil rights movement, the beauty and complexity of love and relationships, and the hope and resilience of the human spirit. She gave me a voice. She gave me permission to be myself, to speak my truth, to embrace my identity, and to celebrate my culture. She inspired me to pursue my dreams, to overcome my fears, and to use my talents for good. She taught me how to be a poet, an artist, and an activist. I had the honor of meeting her in person when I was in college. She came to Howard University to give a lecture and a reading. I was starstruck. I wanted to tell her how much she meant to me, how much she changed my life, how much I admired her. But I was too nervous. I just listened to her words, mesmerized by her presence. She was everything I imagined and more. She was witty, charismatic, and passionate. She was warm, generous, and humble. She was fierce, fearless, and fabulous. She was a force of nature. I have followed her career ever since. I have read all her books, listened to all her recordings, watched all her interviews. I have learned so much from her wisdom, humor, and insight. I have been moved by her compassion, empathy, and kindness. I have been empowered by her strength, confidence, and courage. She is my hero. She is my role model. She is my friend. I am so grateful for Nikki Giovanni. She is a gift to the world. She is a power of poetry.